Of course, smoke now an issue all over the metro. I'm getting phone calls from Santa Fe that it's also pretty bad, but changes on the way.
Changes on the way. We've got a lot of precip upcoming, but the winds are going to be a problem as well. In fact, let's go through the timing here. Are you just joining us? What is going on here? Well, we got a winter storm that we typically see in January and February coming in over the next several days. Just to recap here on the summary, as far as the timing, we're okay now, but this actually begins tomorrow because I think by the time we get into the early part of the morning, that front pushes in, and we already are seeing gusts 20, 40 miles an hour. As it continues to progress to the west, it'll go through the canyons as far as the winds, really picking up 40, 60 mile an hour winds, and then the precipitation begins by the middle part of the day, heading into the afternoon and into the overnight hours. And then, of course, now we start getting into the snow through tomorrow night into the early part of Wednesday. A lot of maps to show you for the next few minutes here. This one in particular is already unusual, right? We're going to be too cold, too snowy, and this is too hot and really too dry. Temperatures have been in the 90s. Look at the triple digits in Las Cruces and Trinidad. Was 97 today. I'm going to wake up on Wednesday morning with temperatures there that are going to be into the mid and upper 30s. The wind chill is going to make it feel even worse. This is not, I wish it was April 1st. It is not. 20s, 30s, all the way down to the south. Ruidoso at 39. Sure, you'll be saved down, well down to the south, but even there, temperatures much chillier than we have been seeing, of course, in the 50s. Not much in the way of radar here. We're not showing you much. It's pretty quiet. It's been a nice Labor Day holiday. As we go up to the north, this is where our weather's coming from, so we're just going to put this on top of New Mexico tomorrow, and that is going to be the weather pattern here. Look at the cold air just seeping through the Rockies there and pushing further south, coming all the way from Canada. So this is setting us up for all the alerts that we have. It is going to be, multi-pronged storm because it's going to be coming in with gusty winds. We're going to have the temperatures plummeting. That will allow for the rain to switch over to snow, but then it's going to be freezing rain in some pockets here because that's where we'll have temperatures that are going to be below 32, in fact 20s. So the first freeze watch of the season, the earliest we've seen here. So if you think this is unusual, it truly is. So let's break down the winter storm watches. This is where we have the potential for accumulating snow anywhere from 3 to 5 inches, higher amounts in the higher elevations, and then working our way to the north. Raton Pass is going to be a mess for tomorrow night and into Wednesday morning. You work your way to the north here, you're going to be talking about some significant snow. The range is huge, I know, but that's because, the higher peaks, 8,000, 9,000 plus feet, that's where we're going to have the 20 inches here. I don't want you to think that's for Raton there. It's going to be much lower into the low single digits here. But the wind combined with that snow going to wreak havoc as far as the visibility. And of course, that's going to be whiteout conditions at times. The wind comes first, and it comes across eastern plains first as the front pushes in. We're going to have easterly winds 30 to 40 miles an hour, gusts to 60. Front continues pushing east. Now it gets the Rio Grande Valley. By the middle part of the day, we're already gusting 50, 60 mile an hour winds. So that's going to be something. Here's the precip as it begins to then develop through the mid-afternoon hour, really getting going by later into the evening. And already here, that moisture is crashing with the cold air. And as the temperatures continue to drop through the overnight hours Tuesday and into Wednesday, the snow really gets going here. It is still going to be windy, and so we're still going to be looking at dangerous conditions on our roadways here through the early part of Wednesday. And it's a slow-moving storm, I have to tell you, because by Thursday, this thing is still with us. Sure, the heaviest of the rainfall and snowfall are gone, but we're still precipitating by the time we get into Thursday morning. Here's the potential accumulation. Anywhere you see the green, yellows, that's going to be the rain, heavier rain. And then to the north, that's where we're looking at snow potential there. And in fact, several inches of accumulation. This is the latest computer model forecast. The Euro here coming in Tuesday, Wednesday. Look at the pockets of green there, or excuse me, of purple. I'm seeing all sorts of colors, 18 inches. All right, let's get to the local forecast for you as we head through tomorrow. Fascinating stuff here as we still have temperatures approaching 100. Meanwhile, we're looking at temperatures tumbling into the 30s, 40s, and 50s up to the north as that front then sweeps in. That's when Roswell gets into the 50s. So a 30-degree jump from high temperature to high temperature in just 24 hours. TRC still doing 99, Deming as well. But here too, we will see the temperatures tumbling through the Tuesday night hour and into Wednesday with showers and numerous thunderstorms as well for tomorrow. We'll have temperatures in the 70s. Farmington, you're back to 55. And, I don't want to ignore the weekend. It's, the next weekend is going to be fantastic. Look at this, upper 70s to lower 80s. We cannot stay with the kind of weather we're going to have the next 2 days in September. This is just an anomaly, as we say, right? 48, the high for Raton, the low 47. Got a front coming in, I think. 80 for Española for tomorrow, and then Santa Fe will be seeing temperatures into the 50s, 60s, and then eventually 70s as we warm things up for you. East Mountains for tomorrow, kind of a messier as that front comes in. The winds are going to really howl, and across the Rio Grande Valley, we're still going to be warm tomorrow, so the parkas can wait till Tuesday night. But boy, we're going to have a couple of hours there where the temperature is going to drop 10 degrees every hour, I think, by the time we get into Tuesday night. There's your forecast for Wednesday with the rain and the cold, and then eventually we'll get out of this mess by Friday and into the weekend.